Welcome to automvip. Also, the place where we talk cars, style, speed, and the future of driving. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and join the community because we're always bringing you the freshest updates about what's coming to the roads of America. Today we're talking about two big names, Acura and Alfa Romeo, and what's happening with their 2026 models, including expected prices, features, and how they might fit into your dream garage. So let's roll right into it. When you talk about Acura, you're talking about a brand that has always balanced performance with reliability, and premium design with everyday practicality. For 2026, Acura is stepping into a new era. The most exciting reveal has been the RSX prototype, an all-electric coupe-style SUV that gives us a clear idea of where the brand is heading. This isn't just another concept car. Production is expected to begin in early 2026. It rides on Honda's all-new Zero F platform and runs on a digital brain called the Asimo operating system, which means you can get over-the-air updates, advanced driving support, and a futuristic driving experience. Now, let's talk price. Official numbers aren't out yet, but we can estimate. The current Acura ZDX, their first real F on sale, starts around $64,500. The RSX, being more premium and sporty, is likely going to sit in the mid-$60,000 range as a starting point. That's competitive with Tesla's Model Y performance or even the Audi Q4 e-tron, but the Acura badge brings its own mix of sporty styling and Japanese reliability. Moving on in the Acura lineup, the MDX remains their flagship SUV. For 2026, the MDX gets a small price bump across trims. The base MDX starts at $53,150, while the high-end Type S Advanced trim goes up to $77,200. That's a serious range, but it covers everything from family luxury to aggressive performance. Then there's the TLX, a sedan that keeps the sporty sedan spirit alive. For 2026, the TLX is expected to start right around $47,000. It's aimed squarely at cars like the BMW 3 Series or Audi A4, but with a different flavor or more value, and a slightly sharper look. The Integra also continues to make waves. The refreshed 2026 Integra has small changes, like a color-matched grille, updated wheels, and a slightly smarter infotainment setup. No major mechanical changes, so pricing should be very close to the 2025 model, which started at about $34,195. For a sporty compact that blends daily usability with fun, that's a good deal. So if you're shopping Acura in 2026, here's what you'll see on the window stickers: the Integra at roughly $34,000, the TLX at $47,000, the MDX between $53,000 and $77,000, and the RSX-F in the mid-$60,000 range. Now let's switch lanes to Alfa Romeo, the Italian brand that always brings passion, design, and a touch of drama. Alfa Romeo is in a transitional phase. Their current lineup in the US revolves around the Giulia sedan and the Stelvio SUV, both powered by gasoline engines. These models will stay on sale until the end of 2026, which means fans of Italian styling can still grab one for the next couple of years. The Giulia today usually starts just north of $40,000. While the high trims and quadrifoglio performance versions stretch up to $60,000 and well beyond if you check every box. The Stelvio, their SUV, is priced in a similar bracket of $40,000 to $60,000 depending on trim and features. These models give Alfa Romeo a fighting chance against German luxury brands, though they appeal more to drivers who want something different, something with flair. But the real story is what's next. Alfa Romeo is preparing the next generation of Giulia and Stelvio on the Stellantis STLA large platform, which will allow them to be offered as hybrids or full EVs. These cars have been in the pipeline for a while, but due to market demand issues and EV headwinds, their launch has been delayed. Instead of early 2026, the next Stelvio is now expected to arrive around September or October of that year. The Giulia would follow shortly after. Price-wise, we can make educated guesses. With the new EV architecture and battery costs, these won't be cheap. You can expect the next-gen Stelvio and Giulia EVs to start somewhere in the mid-$50,000 range and climb into the $70,000 range for higher trims or extended range models. That positions them against cars like the BMW i4, Audi Q6 e-tron, and even some lower-spec Teslas. So the Alfa strategy is clear: keep selling their current Giulia and Stelvio to maintain presence in the market, while preparing a bold step into electrification by late 2026. The tricky part is timing. If they're late, they risk being overshadowed by German rivals who are already flooding the EV market. But Alfa Romeo has one thing going for it: unique design. Their cars just look different. And for enthusiasts who want to stand out, that matters. Let's put everything together side by side. If you're looking at Acura in 2026, your entry point is the Integra at about $34,000. Step up to the TLX and you're in the $47,000 zone. The MDX takes you from $53,000 up to $77,000 depending on trims, and the brand new RSX EV hits in the mid-60s. On the Alfa side, the existing Giulia and Stelvio will still be around for $40,000 to $60,000. The future F versions of those models, likely dropping late in the year, will sit in the $55,000 to $70,000 range. That means, at least in terms of sticker prices, Acura and Alfa Romeo overlap heavily. The difference will come down to what you value more: Acura's reliability and polished tech, or Alfa Romeo's Italian soul and design. It's fascinating to see how both brands approach the same challenge. Acura is diving straight into EVs with the RSX, backed by Honda's resources and aiming at steady growth. Alfa Romeo is moving slower, trying to hold on to gasoline enthusiasts while preparing its EV future. One brand leans on dependability, the other on emotion. Both, though, will ask you to spend between $35,000 and $70,000 depending on what you want. And here's something important for buyers in the USA: charging infrastructure and incentives. When you look at Acura's RSX EV, consider tax credits and charging compatibility. Alfa Romeo's upcoming EVs will also need to fit into the North American charging standard, otherwise adoption will be tougher. Keep this in mind if you're planning a purchase around 2026. So to wrap things up, 2026 is shaping up to be an important year. Acura will finally show us its vision of a sporty, luxury EV with the RSX, alongside refreshed models across the board. Alfa Romeo will keep selling the stylish Giulia and Stelvio, but by the end of the year, we may finally see their electrified replacements. Prices overlap in the $40,000 to $70,000 range, which means competition is direct. Choosing between them may come down to one thing: do you want Japanese precision or Italian passion? That's all for today's breakdown. Me welcome Seishiru, and now we're signing off the same way with thanks to you for watching automvip. Also, if you enjoyed this deep dive into Acura and Alfa Romeo's 2026 lineups, hit like, drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more. Which would you choose, the Acura RSX EV or the Alfa Romeo Stelvio EV? Let us know, and we'll see you in the next video.